I should take it slow, but I can't stay when the world is waiting. I'm too used to being...
Hello there, it's Sanu, your IKEA enthusiast back again. Nice to see you all. Today, I'm sharing the most talked about new IKEA finds for this spring. The limited collections are especially good this time, so I want you to check them out before they sell out. And I'll share my honest thoughts on what I bought too. First, something I've wanted for a long time finally came back in stock, so I grabbed it. It's this stand. This isn't the exact one I bought, but there are two versions, and this is the larger one. You can hang outdoor lights or hang plants from it. It's pretty big, and for this price, I was honestly surprised. The other version is a bit shorter. This one has a rounded shape. And behind it, you can see the bigger stand I showed earlier, so the size difference is easy to tell. On this rounded one, the top isn't wavy. It's a smooth curved design. I bought the smaller one. I've been wanting a stand this size for a while. Assembly was really easy. Just insert it and tighten it with the included screws. The screws are orange and the stand is more beige than white. The item I'm hanging is also from IKEA. It has a solar panel, so it charges in the sun and lights up at night. The size fits perfectly, and the hook feels secure, so it shouldn't fall off easily, even outdoors. At night, it glows like this. If you hang a mirror ball, it looks really fun. Or you can hang a portable light and use it in a really practical way. This one is an older IKEA light from the Marimekko collaboration. And this one is the Balmuda lantern. The rounded shape gives it a softer, more playful vibe. If you want something simpler, I found a stand like this on Amazon. Details are in the description. And here, you'll see a portable TV hooked onto the stand. It feels like a really versatile setup. Next, let's look at the limited collection, MÄVINN. MÄVINN combines handcrafted work using natural materials with a fair trade mindset. There were a lot of pieces that caught my eye. First, let's check out the bouquet. It looked surprisingly real and the vibe was really nice. Because it's dried, it feels even more realistic. It also had more volume than I expected. I noticed little bits falling off, so it might shed some green powder. Since everyone touches the display, I touched it too. And it really did crumble a bit. So yeah, it seems pretty delicate. These kinds of textiles are easy to use as decor, so I was really into them. The pattern is gorgeous. And the laundry bag behind it is huge. It's really deep and roomy. But my favorite, by far, was this cushion cover. Can you see the texture?
And the tag says the display uses 2 inner cushions with duck feathers inside. The fabric feels thick and sturdy, but the back is a simpler fabric, so even when you fold it up, it doesn't feel too bulky or hard to store. The colors and the chunky weave look so good. If you go to the store, I really recommend seeing it in person. And this is a tote bag. I love the green string detail, and it folds totally flat. The fabric isn't too thick, so it feels easy to carry as an reusable bag, and it has a small inner pocket too. This yellow rug also stood out to me. It's more like a mini area rug, so you can use it in a lot of ways. You could place it by a window or fold it in half and put it around a personal chair, just as an accent.
And the texture surprised me.
The yellow part is wool, so it feels warmer and bouncier. And it feels totally different from a flat rug. It might pill over time, but it's the kind of item you really want to touch in person. And I also like that the yellow isn't too bright, so it feels easy to style. This was another item that felt better than I expected. It's a plant pot cover. And isn't this combination so good? That green with the terracotta color just works. The terracotta part at the bottom has a matte finish, so it looks really nice and a bit more refined. And the green part has this striped, raised texture, kind of a bumpy pattern, and that detail really caught my eye. For IKEA, it did feel a little pricey, but it also feels like a step up, like a more premium piece. And this one is a new regular item. It's rounded, pure white, and I loved the look, but it was enormous. It's metal, but surprisingly light. It also has a drainage plug, so you can plant directly into it. The inner diameter is 32 centimeters, so it's very large. And it also comes in other sizes. Now, the storage section. First, this is a MÄVINN basket. It's a small basket with a hanging loop. It has a subtle thick border pattern, and it looks really charming. It might be good for slippers. And this is a basket from the Omyenge collection. This one is huge and super light. It's hard to tell on camera, but it's big enough to fit a cushion easily. Because it's light, it also seems great for storage on higher shelves. And this is another Omyenge basket. A 50 by 50 cushion fits inside perfectly. I love the color mix on this one. I got a comment saying it can feel a bit prickly, so it really depends on what you store inside. And this one is a MÄVINN basket. I've actually been curious about this one for a while. It feels very handmade, and that's what makes it so charming. The shape is cute, and the whole texture has that crafted look. But I have to be honest, the lid was kind of a struggle. Opening and closing it takes more effort than I expected. So if you're planning to store things you reach for often, something you open and close all the time, this might get a little annoying, but if you use it more like open storage or just leave the lid open, then it looks really nice as a decor basket. I shared more Omyenge items in my previous video, so please check that out too. And at the time I'm editing this, it looks like the brown bowl is already sold out in some stores. One of the most eye-catching pieces in this limited collection is this pink shelf. The design is so pretty, it almost looks like a little art piece. And this light is also amazing. It has this playful, almost toy-like vibe, and it makes a big statement. It's the kind of light that instantly changes the mood of the space. Now we're in the kitchen area, and this tray set is also really nice. Honestly, I've been debating it because I kind of want it. It's a set of two, one in an orange-red tone and one in a natural color. They nest together so you can store them easily. But I don't think I'd even store them. I'd want to keep them out on display. They're just really nice for styling. In my video before last, I talked about how the smart home lineup got refreshed, and I found a new remote. I showed the white one recently, but now there's a stylish set of 3 colors. I'll explain the remotes in more detail later. But just to say it up front, BILRESA is my top pick. It's simple, it responds well, and it just feels easy to use. For comparison, I bought another new remote too, and this is where it gets a little confusing. The one I said is my top pick is the button-style remote. But this one is also called BILRESA. It's the wheel version. So yeah, same name, 2 different styles. This one has a wheel and it runs on batteries. It's compact, and I really like that. We use the IKEA hub at home, so I'm pairing it to the hub. But now it supports Matter again, so you can register it without the IKEA hub too. While I was setting it up, I noticed something on this screen. This remote can register 3 groups, so you could do one group for lights, another group for different lights, and maybe the third one for a speaker, like that. I like that you can separate what you control, but honestly, I got a little confused at first because I didn't understand the controls right away. So I checked IKEA's product page, and the manual was there, and that's what finally made it clear. Basically, the area right under the indicator, where I'm holding it now, that whole section works as one button. That's how you switch which group you're controlling. And then this wheel part, if you press the center, it turns on and off. If you press it twice, you can change the color. And if you rotate the wheel, you can dim the light. So the idea is really smart, but the wheel is a little tricky. I kept accidentally pressing it when I was trying to rotate it, so I think it takes a bit of practice. If you want the exact steps, the manual on the product page explains it clearly, so I recommend checking that. Now, if you want to control 3 different groups separately, like turning this on, turning that off, or making only one area brighter, then this wheel version could be really useful. But if you just want something simple, and you want to turn a bunch of lights on and off at once, I still prefer the button-style remote. I think you can link around 10 devices to that one, so for everyday use, I find that one easier. Now we're at IKEA Yokohama. There's a brand new room set here, so let's take a look together. This one is kitchen focused, so the kitchen space is really big. First, you can see the SKÅDIS pegboard installed in the kitchen. It's useful in so many places, and here it's used like a wall shelf. And this magnetic board is Svensos. It has a clean design, so it fits perfectly in a kitchen too. This wall storage is from the Nereby series. The birch and steel combination looks great, and the rail on the left can be installed with gypsum board pins, so I use that setup at home too. And I really like the drawer organizers here. You can move the divider rods around, so it's easy to customize for what you store, and keep everyday items right at the front. With these room sets, the inside of the drawers is usually really well thought out too, so it's honestly fun to open them up and check how they organized everything. And since this room set is brand new, it's also exciting because they're using a lot of new items throughout. Now for the dining area. There's a green decorative shelf on the wall. It's a fairly new item and it looks great. You can place small objects on it and enjoy styling it. Along the wall, there's a shelf on casters, which is pretty unusual. This one is from the Mid-Zone Office series. You can buy the frame and the boxes or shelves separately. This is a Flyzat Kids table with throw-fast boxes inserted. Maybe they're growing basil. And the sofa here is Söderhamn. There's a 3-seater and a chaise lounge. Green and yellow accents are placed throughout, so it feels coordinated without looking cluttered. This is a new dining chair. In my previous video, I shared the bench from this same series, and I got some nice feedback on it. So today, I also wanted to show you the dining chair version. The thin lines look really sleek, and the cover is removable and washable. The seat height is 46.5 centimeters. At home, I have the Skansnes dining chair, and that one feels quite tall, so I recommend trying this in the store. Now, decorations. This new deer panel was displayed in the room set. Just one piece like this can change the whole room into a more charming vibe. It's a print, but it's printed on a fabric-like material, and you don't even have to hang it. You can just lean it on a cabinet, and it looks stylish. For faux greenery, there's a new type made for wall decoration. You know, the kind you'd see in a store display, like on a wall in a showroom or a shop. It really feels like that style. And then, another classic IKEA item, the leaf set, got updated this time. Before it looked more brownish overall, but now they've added white leaves, so it looks lighter and a bit fresher. Big IKEA news. That donut-shaped VARMBLIXT lamp is going smart with a matte white glass finish and 12 preset colors. In the US, it's listed at $99.99, and it's planned to launch in April 2026.
I'm pretty sure I'm going to want this, and honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if it sells out fast. Thanks for watching till the end.
I'll see you again very soon in the next video.